All right, welcome to example 2 of section 7.3. In this example, we are going to again make a histogram, and then we're going to talk about whether or not the mean or the median will best represent the data, and then do another interpretation of the data, perhaps answer a question about it. So here we have a police officer that's measuring the speed in miles per hour of 30 motorists. So the results are right here. Now, they want us to display the data in a histogram using 6 intervals beginning with 31 to 35. Now remember, these intervals have to be the same size. So I'm going to have the speeds down here on the x-axis. And they want us to start with 31 to 35. So there are 5 speeds in that range. So we'll take off from there, 36. 5 more than 35 would be 40. So then you left off at 40, so 41. Add 5 more to 40, you'll be to 45. And then continue, 46 to 50, 51 to 55, 56 to 60. Now if you look at the data, I believe the highest number in this table is 60. Occurs a couple times. There's nothing higher. So I'll be able to stop there. Now, over here will be the frequency. Okay, it'll be the number of drivers that were clocked at each speed. So frequency. Okay, now we don't know what to put for a scale there yet because I don't know how many there are. Now there's 2 ways to do this. One, you can just start ticking off all the numbers that were between 31 and 35. So let's see here. I've got 1. I've got 1. All right. So there's only one of those. I'm just going to put that down here real quick. There's going to be one of those. Now how about 36 to 40? Well, let's see that. None there. Here's 1. There's a 40. 2, 3, and that's it. So there were 3 of those. How about 41 to 45? Well, there's 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. So 5 of those. How about 46 to 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. 51 to 55? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I missed a 50. Let's add one of those. All right, let's start counting these 51 to 55 again then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already had that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy smokes. 11 people clocked from 51 to 55. So that'll leave the rest. So we got 1 from 56 to 60, 2, 3, 4 of those left over. Now, I had 3 rows of 10 here. There were 30 altogether. Let's make sure these all add up to 30. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 5 is 9, plus 6 is 15, plus 11 is 26, plus 4 is 30. Good. So I've got them all. So now, 11 is the highest. I'm going to go up by 2's. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So let's just mark that down and draw our histogram. All right, here we go. There was 1 at 31 to 35. At 36 to 40, there were 3. So go up until about 3. Come across and down. There were 5 from 41 to 45. So up to about 5 is right about there. So we'll go up about that high, across, and down. There were 6 from 46 to 50. So a little higher than that. Right about there. There were 11 from 51 to 55. So way up here, that went way up. So we had a lot of folks in that area. You start to get a feel for what the shape of the distribution is. And then there were only 4 from 56 to 60. Okay, so there we go. There is our histogram. Now, which measure of center and variation best represent the data? Well, if we look at the shape of the data first, we can see that most of the data is on the right. So there's definitely a tail over here on the left side. So we would say this data is definitely skewed to the left. Now, what does that mean? Well, whenever data is skewed left, the median is going to be the best measure of center. Okay, so the median is the best measure of center. The reason is because the mean will be higher than it should be because of all this data that's on the right. It'll seem like the mean is actually higher than this. So whenever the data is skewed, you're going to want to use the median. Okay, so now, how would I describe the variation? Well, we've done 2 ways of finding variation. One way we've done it is we have used standard deviation. And then the other way we've done variation is we've done a 5-number summary, which we did with the box and whisker plot. Okay, so once again, because the data is skewed left, the best way to do this is with a 5-number summary. So to express the variation of the data, we're going to just use the 5-number summary, which means, remember, the least, the greatest, and then the 3 quartiles. Okay? Last question, and then we're done. The speed limit is 45 miles per hour. How would you interpret these results? Well, if the speed limit is 45, you're kind of 45 miles per hour is right about in here. Okay? So it looks like, if you look at the histogram, there's much more data to the right of 45 than there is to the left. Okay? So most of the motorists were speeding in this case. So most motorists and we can use different words. We can say exceeded 45 miles per hour, or most motorists were going faster than 45 miles per hour. And that's it for example 2.